Hey, was geht? Willkommen zurück hier zu RoboCop Rogue City. Yes, yes, ja. Rogue City Light. Hier ein bisschen umgucken. Ich glaube, hier waren wir noch nicht. Vielleicht finden wir hier noch irgendwie eine Handtasche, die wir mitnehmen können. Wir sammeln ja immer noch diese ganzen Beweise, ne? Geklaute Handtaschen und den ganzen Shit. Müssen wir ein Auge drauf haben. Denn im Endeffekt wollen wir natürlich auch dafür die Erfahrungspunkte einheimsen. 25 XP gibt's dafür. Ey. Immerhin. Besser als nix, Freunde. Ausstellung von Strafmandaten.
What? Someone knocked out his teeth, including the gold one. He's asking if anyone found it.
Nein!
For some to learn how not to lose the track of time is to learn how not to lose their money.
Okay, da haben wir wieder ein extremes Verbrechen.
Dumpsters are like a bag of candies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Alles klar, Forrest. Ja, da haben wir wieder der Gerechtigkeit Genüge getan, wollte ich gerade sagen. Ja, Verstoß gegen eine Parkuhr. Das ist richtige Polizeiarbeit. Richtig und wichtig. Hier drüben ist jemand, mit dem wir quatschen können. Momentan sieht hier für mich alles gleich aus, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Mich würde interessieren, ob es hier auch, hier war das, wo das Game damals abgestürzt ist, ne? Ob es hier auch Missionen tagsüber gibt. Oh, da habe ich mich geheilt auch.
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
When it comes to cleaning criminal scum from the city, I am even better live. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you
Was
want.
spricht dagegen?
Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I'd bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around We must bring the murderer to justice.
Es ist schon super wahnsinnig, oder Freunde? Wenn man überlegt, die OCP ist ja quasi, die Polizei ist ja privatisiert. Geil betont. Ist privatisiert, ne? Ist aufgekauft worden. RoboCop-Sicht.
Somebody dumped her a few feet
Oh,
from here. The blood
damn.
traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Wahnsinn. Irrelevant. Was haben wir hier?
Yeah, probably
Der
belonged to our
andere Schuh.
victim.
Mhm.
Let's try to find other clues.
Abfall. Blutgruppe AB negativ. Nice.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Oh, I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Ah, okay.
Aliens.
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Okay.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
What?
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
Ich meine, er hat nicht Unrecht.
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example.
Oh shit.
Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist.
Okay.
First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Bis später. Warte. Nicht. Da läuft was. Tut mir auch leid, dass ich so oft hier die RoboVision 2000 einsetzen muss. Aber ich will natürlich nichts verpassen. Da vorne ist was. Bro? The fuck?
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday. You have no idea how much it reeks.
Ja, Verwarnung.
I will not issue a ticket on this occasion, but remember that littering is like dumping negative emotions on others. It spoils the relationship.
Still better than a spoiled fish.
Hätte ich auch komplett hops nehmen können, Oppi. Sei mal ein bisschen dankbar. Nächstes Mal ziehe ich deinen Arsch aus dem Verkehr. Was geht hier ab, Alter? Aber hier ist nix. Alright, zum Filmset geht's für uns.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host
No,
of America's
Mr.
most
Pinky.
beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky. He was brutally murdered by a motorcycle gang in a Chicago brothel after a heroin smuggling gone wrong.
What? 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 Okay.
Help! Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Belästigung von Zivilisten.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime. Lesson for the future. To save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
You tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
You're a fucking joke. Piece of shit. Okay, ist hier noch irgendwas? Nee, nur irgendwelche weirden Typen, die überall rumhängen. Manchmal habe ich das Gefühl, das registriert gar nicht, dass ich was aufgehoben habe.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
Achso, guck mal. Polizeiarbeit. Boom. Verstöße haben wir auch schon 4 von 6. Der lässt sich sein Abendessen nochmal durch den Kopf gehen.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
Understudy. Also sowas wie ein Double.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I would know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Ihr Vorschlag ist strafbar. Yup.
Your proposal may be considered punitive. I will hold anyone who breaks the law responsible.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there, but look for something on Jenkins, too.
Alles klar. Es war auf jeden Fall hier. Das ist die grüne Substanz, die wir gefunden haben. Der Hauptdarsteller passt auf die Beschreibung des Verdächtigen. Ja, shit, Mann! Leuchtend grün. Why? Keine gestohlenen Handtaschen hier. Von Nikki Troy an Theresa Robinson. Tess, mach dir keine Sorgen, ich werde mich um alles kümmern, aber du solltest wissen, dass unsere Leute Angst davor haben, nachts zu arbeiten. Vielleicht sollten wir für mehr Sicherheitspersonal sorgen. Betreff Autos, die am Set parken dürfen. Ein paar Autonummern. Und ein zusätzlicher Lieferwagen gehört nicht zum Team. Barney Burke. Betreff Jerrys Problem. Theresa. Tut mir leid zu hören, dass du Schwierigkeiten bei der Zusammenarbeit mit Jerry hattest. Du musst ihm verzeihen, er ist schlecht gelaunt. Du weißt ja, wie sensibel er als Künstler ist. Zum Glück bin ich schon lange genug sein Agent, um zu wissen, was ihm helfen kann. Nämlich die Gesellschaft eines netten, schönen Mädchens. Keine Sorge, ich werde alles selbst arrangieren. Stell das einfach dem Kundenkonto in Rechnung. Okay. Weird. Jerry Jenkins, der Bruder von Leroy Jenkins. Kennt wieder keiner.
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
I read your messages. They seem to connect you with the case. Would you like to explain?
You've read my private messages? How did you get access to them? That bitch sent you after me, didn't she?
She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Nope.
Show me the footage.
Show me
Check the
the money.
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Huh. Okay.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
Alright. Die Gasstation. Jetzt fange ich an, Englisch zu reden. Unzulässige Lackierung.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Hm. Fühl ich. The fuck ist hier los, Alter?
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Ah, die Musik ist so laut.
The music is too loud. My sound sensor measures 126 decibels. You are damaging your ears as we speak.
Oh man, don't talk to me like that. I don't understand numbers.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Okay.
Thanks, officer.
Gerne. Der Verkäufer wird nicht mehr belästigt, ja. Ey, Fruit Loops sind so geil, ne? Kannst sagen, was du willst, aber Fruit Loops, beste einfach. Ich kenne auch keinen, der Fruit Loops nicht mag.
It's getting colder, and now we don't have anything for the fire.
How was I supposed to know someone would steal old tires?
Ich weiß immer nicht, was ich, wenn es um das Thema Obdachlose geht und so in Videogames, ich weiß immer nicht, was ich dazu sagen soll, weil es mal eine Zeit in meinem Leben gab, die nicht so gut lief. Ja, mehr will ich dazu gar nicht sagen.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
Coming up, is your air freshener secretly killing you? Find out at 11.
What? Unabhängige Nachrichten Nummer 14. In dieser Ausgabe außerirdisches Marketing. Ein weiterer Ach, oh shit, das ist der Flyer von dem Typen? Außerirdisches Marketing. Ein weiterer Werbespot mit unterschwelligen Botschaften wird hinter dem Gerichtsgebäude gefilmt. Sie werden uns nicht noch einmal reinlegen. Trend zur Vermillung von Flüssen. Oder ist das nur ein Vorwand, um die Seeungeheuer zu füttern? Die unter der Oberfläche lauern? Zeichen. Interstellare schmücken die Gebäude rund um den Waschsalon mit ihren Namen. Auf diese Weise werden sie sich die gesamte Stadt unter den Nagel reißen, wenn wir sie nicht aufhalten. Interstellare. Alright. Und da haben wir doch grüne Farbe.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
What the fuck?
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV. You have to believe me.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Genau, warum sollte man sich hier treffen?
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know! I wasn't there!
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Okay.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station? That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
What the ever living fuck? Okay, das wird wahrscheinlich der Van sein. Ja. Ist das ein Glory Hole oder was? Okay, das wird die Mordwaffe sein. Das würde passen zu dem Loch in ihrem Schädel. AB negativ war das, ne? Ja. Und das Brillenmodell von Jerry Jenkins. Alright. Shit, ist das eine Cam? Womöglich gibt es einen Geheimraum. Okay, aber... Moment. Er hat nicht seine Brille verloren. Ist es ein Plothole? Habe ich einen Fehler im Game entdeckt? Oh, was ist das? Casey, ich bin bloß ein Arzt. Ich kann dir bei deinen Honorarfragen nicht helfen. Die Preise für Palliativmedizin sind für alle gestiegen, nicht nur für deine Mutter. Aber für das Geld, das du bezahlst, erhält niemand eine so professionelle Pflege wie sie. Ich möchte dich daran erinnern, dass die Sache vorbei ist, wenn du meiner Frau von uns erzählst. M. Also woher ist die Sonnenbrille dann? Er hat ja gar keine verloren. Fehler im Spiel.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Wieder ein Alien eingebuchtet. Alright, Freunde. Oh, wir haben sogar einen Punkt. Ich würde aber sagen, wie es hier weitergeht, das seht ihr in der nächsten Folge von Jerry Jenkins und der Stein des Weisen. Nee, RoboCop Rogue City. Hinterlasst mir auf jeden Fall einen Daumen nach oben und einen netten Kommentar. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Mach's gut. Bye, bye.